Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Lyvia Greene. I'm gonna be your oracle for today. If you have any questions, you can ask me because I'm gonna bring to you messages from your angels, your spirit guides, and your ancestors. And before we start our readings, I would like to mention a disclaimer. Be very careful when you're online. Do not share any kind of private information that would be used against you in any shape or form. And second of all, when you're taking any advice from anyone, be very careful how you implement it in your own life. Always customize it to your own situation and do not take anything at face value. Always use your own discernment. Okay, so with that being said, let's start with our readings. Okay, uh, give me a minute. I'm just getting everything ready. And if you guys want to reach out to me directly, I'm gonna put all the links in the description and also in the pinned comment. Okay, let's start. Pretty visible. Okay, that is working just right. Hi Niharika. Hi Zain. Hi Ratnesh. रत्नेश को अप्रोच करेंगे शादी के लिए. Okay. Hello. So Niharika, tell me about your situation. Yes, is it arranged marriage, love marriage? What's the situation? Okay, so they have never approached or they have never contacted back after they came to see you. Okay, no dear energy here, so no dears. But yes, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Okay, so Niharika, right now there is no contact, but they did come to see you at your house. So there has been a parents meeting here. Something seems okay. Something seems very dusty. Okay. Something feels very dusty, like something has been put in stock or in a room that is gathering dust. Descendant entrance. Okay. I would say it has been put on hold for some reason from their side, because there are other things that are taking up their um, time, and because we have ascendant, it's gonna work in a way that it is supposed to work, so it's gonna take time. Sometimes it also happens because of the yoga of marriage in people's kundli. So what happens is you meet your soulmate, you just couldn't marry them because the yoga is not there, so that could also be a thing. I would recommend that you should I think you have already talked with your pandit, so do let me know what they said, why there is a delay. Okay, so the time has come. Even in his kundli, no delays. Okay, 9 of coins and 9 of wands. This story has not ended yet. Okay, both of the yogas here. Great. Okay, something is stopping them because I got this. We call it Thevni ki energy. So when we have a storeroom in our house, so we buy in stock and we keep all the dhanya in there, so it's a Lakshmi's place, but it's kept there for kundli is not matching. Is that why they are saying no? Is that why they haven't reached out, if the kundli is not matching? Okay, so look, there is no point in going ahead with this reading, because if the kundli is not matching, kundli matters because I'm just gonna give you a horror story. There was a person, they thought that they were doing the right thing and they were marrying their daughter into a very rich household which were above them. So that's fine, that is completely fine. But because he had this temptation of marrying his daughter well, what he did was he forged a kundli and he changed his daughter's birth date and gave a fake kundli. Now, those two people are married and the woman has several diseases and the guy is mentally unstable and their children are suffering. So look, kundli matching is very important. If it doesn't match, it's time to move on. I'm not gonna spend time on it. I wouldn't push you into something that is not gonna work out or work out for the worst. So if kundli is not matching, it would be better for you in future to not do it. Okay, so get another pandit. But if the kundli is not matching, I'm not gonna do this, because no, I have seen the horrors of kundli not matching and how it impacts not only the couple and their diseases but their families and also the children. Nope, I do not do. I do that, but look, I do kundli matching. Yes, I have done that before for several couples. But if your pandit is telling you it's not matching, so why would a pandit lie to you? Like, who would have paid him or her to do that? If it is not matching, it's not matching. Also, there is a madam who I actually admire. Her name is Poonam Serene. So I would recommend, she is live right now. So you can go to her channel and you can ask her for a kundli matching. She would give you that instantly. Okay, her name is Poonam Serene. Yeah, please go to that ma'am. She would be able to help you. She also does tarot, I think. Okay. And sure is something that you should not be using when you are ending a conversation. That is insulting and also disrespectful. Okay, so let's see. Hi Zain. Okay, that person does not have any questions. Shushmita. Hi ma'am. Okay, hi Shushmita. I do specific readings. I do not do general readings. So if you have a question, you're very welcome to ask that. Hi Nishmita. Ratnesh, actually, yes, some people have multiple marriages in their life, but at the end of the day, they do push you to meet a soulmate. Some people need more than one, but yet at the end of it, it's always the one you rest with. Hi, Bhumika. Nisharati. So, Nishmita, I think we have done your reading, right? Didn't you ask me about um, one of your, a few of your colleagues pressuring you into doing some kind of project? I think that was it, right? Tanushree, I do not do general readings. Ask me a specific question. I'll pull cards and also don't repeat post. Okay, so what's the question here? Okay, what's the question, Nishmita? Yeah, so ask me a question because it has disappeared. I don't know what the screens are doing today. This is too small and that is too big, but I think I did some kind of issue in today's setup. Okay, should I tell my client manager that someone tactfully has assigned my completed office task to someone else's name? Yes, obviously. Why wouldn't you snitch? You should always snitch. Snitches always win. If you don't snitch, you better start gaining favors. Do not repeat post, as I said. Okay, so I'm just gonna get a yes or no for you, okay? We have Knight of Swords. I think you should go think about it a little more. You're not thinking right. I think you have more resources at your disposal than doing this. So I did say that you should start collecting favors. So maybe start doing that political thing. Okay, so I hope that is clear because your situation is not clear to me. No caps lock. Don't, no caps lock. changed. No caps lock. Yes, Ratnesh, do tell me about, is this a arranged marriage thing, a love marriage thing? What's the situation? Priyadarshini, we have done this topic multiple times. As I said, I think you would have to change the company yourself. And second of all, I cannot predict time. I do not put that on tarot ever. I always believe in astrology more when it comes to prediction of timelines. Those are much better because astrology has worked for me so much better than tarot when it comes to time. Otherwise, tarot is a micro tool. Okay, if you wish to use the emojis, kindly use the green clover. This just makes my eyes go weird and I can't see anything else. Oh, I have to clean that. Okay, Ratnesh, are you here? Hi, Lakshmi Priya, welcome back. Prerna. Oh, okay. So now you wish to know where it is at. Okay. So Ratnesh's proposal, arranged marriage. Please tell me your intended's name. I see a relative in between who is talking a lot. There is, I hear voices and they are तीखा voice, you know, like तीखी जुबान होती है कुछ कुछ लोगों की. It just hurts you. There are some relatives in between who are talking here, so it could be through whom you send the proposal, or it could be people from their side or your side. They could be causing some kind of issue. Otherwise, I see the energies are perfectly fine, but there are some people in between, so maybe you need to be aware of that. Here, 10th house authority. Okay, when did you send the proposal? Who are positive? Oh, okay, just a sec. You just want to know if it's a yes or no. Great. Is it a yes or no for Ratnesh from Shivani's side? I do see there are several badhai here, and I would say a no, they are not going to take the initiative. And also there are actual relatives in between whose words are causing this delay, and it would continue to be a delay. Wait, yeah, I think it's Ratnesh. I hope everything goes well for you. Am I live yet? Well, it looks like we are. Okay, guys, stop repeat posting. Prerna, are you here? Hi. Hi, Rachit. Lakshmi Priya. We have done this before, right? Okay, Prerna, if you're here, do let me know. Okay, how long have you been in a relationship, Kanishka, with this person? Hello, Virendra. Okay, your name is Avantika. Okay. Seriously, when you are operating from a male's profile, are the algorithm different? Like, do YouTube and everything else serve you in something different? Okay. So is there something? When are you planning to get married? Like, what's the situation? And do not give me a one-word answer. Explain your situation so that I can actually do the reading. Okay. So thank you for letting me know, Avantika, about that. That must be interesting. Drananan. Okay, can you tell me your name? Drananth. Hi, Lalita. Hello, Mohammed. Is that your name? I'm good, Lalita. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? By next year, as my family is already searching. I understand that. So you just want to know if this person is going to say yes or no. So did you ever talk to this person that okay, did you ever talk to this person कि हम शादी करने वाले हैं क्या? Was there ever spoken? Was there a spoken consent? Hi Sana. We did discuss about marriage and we have plans too. Great. By the way, I don't think there should be any problem here as the cards are going. Yes, marriage is definitely in cards and I see most of the things are working out, but the family situation would not be easy. That would not happen very quickly or very easily. That might take some time. But yes, your marriage is in the cards and you being together is also in the cards. Family would create issues. It wouldn't be easy. That is definitely in the cards. But you two are perfectly fine together. Yeah, so Sana, I do not do general guidance. If you have a particular question, you can ask me that. Mrityunjay. Okay. So Avantika, please tell me, is there like what do they call Mrityunjay at their house? Like, do they have a short form or do they call him by some other name? Because okay, please don't repeat post. Okay, So, what's your situation? Tell me about the relationship between the two of you. What's the relationship here? Kanishka, you have my best wishes. I hope everything works out. And well, if your relationship is going just fine, there would be one or two problems anyway. So it's okay, it's better to, you know what, I have no words. I just wish you the luck. Okay? You're very, you're very welcome. I think my mind is not in place. I need to calm down. Introduce yourself properly. Tell me your name. Introduce your problem and then I'll take your question. This is not the way to speak to anyone. Okay, so for Avantika, so your partner's name is Mrityunjay. Okay, so don't you have a name for this person? Like all of them actually call him Mrityunjay. Every time I say that name, it feels like I'm invoking Lord Shiva, and it feels good, but still. Okay. I do see some heaviness between the two of you. It's unclear if it's sexual, it's love, or if it's something else. There is definitely a heaviness and it's mostly emotional, but I can't decipher it which way it goes. Hi, Anika. There is actually a emotional heaviness, and I'm unable to decipher it, but I think this is the heaviness comes from various emotions and it's like a bouquet together. I would say there is a little bit of frenemy energy, a little bit of lust, a little bit of hatred. It's a mixture of all. It's not pure love, it's not pure lust, it is not pure hatred, it's not pure I want the best for you. It's like a mixture of a lot of things. So I don't know where that comes from, but let's see where you are at individually, and then we will see what is your future. Okay. Hi, the chain. Can you guys hear that? Okay. Um, the two of you are not perfectly aligned. This person is going through and has been going through a lot of things that they are unable to manage. So this is a little complicated person, a little stuck in their ways, and this is one of those people who chases their own tail to find the solutions, but they never do because they never realize where the problem is coming from. So give me a minute. Okay, so Avantika, as we were here, and we have the devil's card here. You are a person who has a set of goals, who want to accomplish some things in the right time at the right age, and you have plans for it. And somewhere along the way you think that some things are easy, wouldn't take as much effort, so you go for it, but it turns out that it would be more work than you actually want to put it in. So look, this is an illusion thing. This is something that I would suggest you should stay away from. If you're friends, stay friends. I would not recommend that you should be in a relationship with this person. You are not gonna fix this person. You would not be able to help. Personalities like these usually need someone who is just like them, so that they can live in that. You understand? Someone who makes them feel safe, because they are like them, it feels like home. So I would recommend, don't go for it. And second of all, there was advice that was coming for you. It's better to take okay, I'm trying to not offend people. You tend to lower your standards and think that I can only get this and I can get this easily. But when you buy something that is cheap and is of bad quality, I'm not saying this person is of bad quality, I'm just saying they are different. But what you are choosing, like what you aim to have and what you're settling for, are two different things. And when you do that, you're gonna pay a huge price, because it's gonna mess you up. Okay, so try to work on yourself and it would get better. I hope you received the message. Guys, don't repeat post or you would be timed out. Yeah, and that who is very disrespectful. If you do that again, you are no longer welcome at this channel. Nothing is going well about the career jobs. When will I get a job? Yes, and don't do the who thing. When you are texting someone and they say isn't that annoying? It is annoying. Sure, and who needs the right tone? When you're typing it, people cannot see you or your expressions. I am telling you because I have to tell this to so many people every single day, okay? I'm not singling you out. Okay, so thank you for being here. I'll see you later. Hi Neha, how are you? Hi Khushbu. Oh, Khushbu, thank you for giving me an update. Because I actually did recommend her to a lot of people. And thank you for letting me know that she is doing that good, because I love her energy. I haven't tried to ask her any questions, but I love her energy. And also and thank you for telling me that it would match, like the reading and her astrology matched as well. And you know what, Khushbu, it's a good thing that you already are on top of everything. Avantika, thank you so much for saying that. I really appreciate it. And you know what? I do appreciate it. I hope most of the people would understand that when we are talking in words, you can see my face, I cannot see yours. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, ma'am was saying what kind of people I might attract now, and that exactly matched like my ex, and I was like, boom. Yes. See, this is exactly what I was saying a while before, like right now, like a few minutes before. When it comes to timing, I always believe astrology over tarot. Tarot does tell timing, but I believe astrology more when it comes to timing. Everything else, tarot is great at untangling your emotions and showing you the way, but astrology is a macro world. It tells you the timing right. So, thank you very much for doing that. it actually helps me as well. Okay, ma'am, you said I need 2 more years to be in a stable relationship, 1 year to heal, and 1 more year to be in a good relationship. I trust you more. Thank you. Well, I trust that, ma'am, and I trust myself. I also trust your judgment. So, thank you very much for saying that. I really do accept what you have said, and it has made my night. So, thank you very much. Also, Khushbu, all the very best. I hope to see you again. Do let me know what you do in life and how everything works out, okay? You have my best wishes and my love. Okay, I need something in the background. This is not working. Only gonna focus on study now. Hope I can. Yeah, look, that also does not work. It's okay. Look, I would suggest. I'm really sorry what I'm going through today. Actually, I've been doing upvas of 9 days, so I'd never know when my energy or when my mouth just goes. Okay, Khushbu, I would recommend if you are focusing on all of these things, great. But use this time also when you do 1 hour spiritual work, when you can do yoga, you can go for walks. So it's best when you work on improving your relationship with yourself, because whatever you are, the kind of person you become, you attract the similar kind of person. Okay, your partner would be a reflection of you. So I would suggest writing down on a piece of paper every now and then when you feel these emotions piling up, what are your feelings that you're feeling about a partner or how your future would be, and then argue in your own favor. It's like sometimes they say, I don't deserve it, I don't this, I don't do that, and my family has said this and it has always happened like this to other people. And then you tell yourself, I do not accept it. Okay, if you do that, it actually helps you. Please use the downtime when you are not dating to actually fix your relationship with yourself, and whatever you fix in you, you actually reflect back. So it would appear in your career, it will appear in your partner, it will appear in your friends and in your family. Okay. Okay, Khushbu, so I hope you received what I have said, because it would actually help out. And hi, the chain. You are in college. What year are you in? 11th, 12th? Or are you pursuing any graduate degree? So your relationship would be how long? 8, 9, 10th. Did you take a drop? Tell me the whole year. That's it. Okay, Neha. Nothing is going well. Anxious about career jobs. Will I get job when everything would come next? Okay. Look, all of that depends on you. I would have to check your Kundali, Neha, so I cannot give you timing. I can, in fact, book you a reading if you like, or if you can change a question or ask me a specific question, I can answer that. Okay. Okay, so you have been together for 8 years, and you wish to know if this is your last and final partner. Okay. As I said, I cannot give you timeline, Neha. Are you Ayushi, even if someone has a traumatizing past, that does not justify anything. A lot of people come from a traumatic background. What does that have to do with anything? Okay, I don't think there is a problem. The chain things are going pretty fluently. It's like gotten into a routine. I think it's as natural as blood. And then we have community. It is very strong. It has roots. It is pretty much submerged. It is growing like a tree, and it is it is pretty what's the word for it? It feels dependable. It feels strong. It's like um, okay, it will come to me. Give me a minute. Okay, so as I see, there is a misalignment that would come. Yes, okay. Yeah, you don't need to beg. I would check for that. I just wanted to know why you need to know that and why are you crying. And if someone has a traumatic past, trust me, they go ahead and tell you everything about it. People love to bleed on other people. Not saying that you should keep all of your emotions together, but if they have a traumatic past, you will know about it if you are their partner. Okay, so break up with your girlfriend. So the chain. Yes, there is gonna be a misalignment in future, but it would happen from your side, the chain, and it's not because of anything that is gonna happen in the relationship, or this person is not gonna do anything. But I think this person would be moving in a direction where they are becoming a little more successful, or they are changing their career path. Something would be twisting in their personal life, and you would not be okay with it, either because where they are going you do not like it. There is going to be a misalignment, and you would be the one who would cut it off. So yes, this is a very strong connection. I would like for this to go ahead and see where it goes. It is a very strong connection, but as I see, your energy is a little bit more detached right now. You are going the other way. There is something that you are noticing in this person that you do not like, and I am in no way, shape, and form saying that this person is doing anything wrong. If anything, your frequency is not matching with this person, and this person is in fact going in a pretty good direction. They are going to do pretty good for them. But if it does not feel right for you, maybe what they are doing for their best self is not in alignment with your values and your ethics. It's fine, you can move on, but I see that you would be the one who would cut it off. Okay. Okay, Ayushi, tell me, what's the situation here? Yeah, and do not send that emoji again, okay? Tell me, what's the situation here? What's the situation? Yeah, but what's the situation? Why do you think that he has a traumatized thing? Why do you think that? And are you friends, or is this someone that you found somewhere? Okay, is that all the words that are permitted in a message? Okay. Oh, the chain. Thank you for letting me know about that. That is so cool. That is so nice of you, and thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Because it makes me feel good to talk to new people. That has always been something. So thank you so much for being here as well. And you know what, please trust your intuitions. I think everything is going well for you. No, Neha, your question is fine. Okay, so I have a crush on me and know him from my birth. Okay, so Ayushi and this person, her crush, she wished to know his mental health. Ayushi's person's mental health. Ayushi's person's mental health. Maybe I should tie my hair. Ayushi's person's mental health. South Node past. I really okay, so I don't think it's any traumatizing thing. This person is just going through some durdasha in their kundli. So it could be Ketu Mahadesha, it could be Rahu Mahadesha, it could be Sade Sati, it could be one of those things. No, who that's rude to anyone and everyone. How would you feel when you're texting someone and they send that message? Hi Neha. Okay, let's see. Is there any chance to get job next year? Intend to move for somewhere for for four. Okay, for finding jobs. It is it possible finding job? Okay, let's see what's the situation in 1 year when it comes to her career. First of all, you're in the wrong sector. The sector is not for you wherever you are. Even though you might have studied for it, you are in the wrong sector, or you're searching in the wrong sector. Because as I see, there is a misalignment. This is literally trying to plant a tree in a soil that it would never ever ever thrive. The 11th house community, this card loves to come out. And immune trolley. Okay, so this is something. Yeah, whatever sector you are looking for is not for you. You should be looking into something else. So I would suggest that you should go learn some other, like, upgraded in a way where you can do some more courses, whatever you have done, because we have 11th house community. And here I want you to pay attention to this imagery. As I said to you, it feels like planting a tree, replanting a tree into a soil where it will never thrive. And then we have reverse of immune coli, and this is root, but it is in reverse. Do you see? It isn't up in heaven, like the roots are up in heaven, and this one is down. It's not gonna thrive. You are out of your place. What you're doing wrong is that you are in the wrong sector. You It's more like bringing knife to a gunfight. So you should work on that. You should upgrade your qualification. If not that, then switching up some things would actually help you out. You should definitely book a reading for a Kundli consultation. That would help you out in what sector you should be going in. Okay. That all depends. That all depends on your Kundali. You're very welcome to book with me or with any other astrologer. They would let you know which direction would be best for you. But you are out of the place where you are, and that's the reason it is not happening right now. Okay, we have Sanchari Samantha. Okay, is that your name or is that a foundation? I'm really sorry. Just Sanchar Nigam. Which one is your name? Please tell me and please don't be offended. Hi Priya, how are you doing? How was your sleep last night? Did you find the answer in your dream? Okay, hi Sanchari. How are you doing? Tell me, what do you do? Like, what are you doing right now? What did you qualify in? Okay. Okay. And that's actually very good. That's a superpower to sleep like that. Okay. So Sanchari, you're a registered nurse. So you're looking for government hospitals where. So what's the procedure? Like, do you have to give an examination for this, or do you have to just apply to government hospitals and then you get a job there? What's the criteria? What is the process? Okay, you would have to. When is your examination? Did you apply for it? Government conduct examination. Okay, did you apply for it? Did you fill the form yet? Yes, Priya will get to you if you can wait a little bit. Okay. This is a great idea. You should fill that form. And you should go for it. You would actually get it. But I do see some issues here. But the issue is more like there would be a hindrance once you fill up the form. So I would recommend go to like, I don't know what the process is. Nowadays it could be online or you could have a physical form and then you have to go and apply it, whichever way it is. Before you do anything, I would suggest go to a mandir, and usually it's best to go to a Shiv mandir. Okay, so before you do any of that, go to Shiv Mandir. This would be helpful because I do see there would be a problem coming, because you have kings. You have two kings. We have King of Coins and King of Cups, but we have introspection in reverse. Okay, so you have great potential to go for this. You might have like, I see a lot of money, a lot of happiness, a lot of legacy. A lot of people would know you and you would do great. Actually, you would have a government job. It's just before that happens, when good things happen, before your destiny comes into play, there are some things that try to cut it off. So that's what I see would happen. Before you fill up the form, go to a Shiv Mandir, do whatever prayer that you want, or maybe you would like to create what's the thing, some kind of an offering that if I pass or if I do this, I would come back and I'll donate this to you. Do that, it would protect you during the whole process, because I do see that something from your family side or something from a nearby person, someone who's close to you, might create some kind of hindrance in your selection process. I don't know how, but it would happen. So if you get the protection of Lord Shiv, it would help you out. Okay. uh what's the word for it? How am I missing everything? Okay, I'm missing something. Put down your sword, warrior. Give up on them. It's time to turn inside and calm the demons and dragons in you who fight for you and rebel against the angels that want you to fight for them. You are enough and you are worthy. So I would say that, look, as I said, the hindrance would come from someone who is very close to you. It could be a family member, it could also be someone very close to you. So there would be a hindrance that would happen. So please do that, it would help you out. Okay. Hi Komal, welcome. Yeah, Komal, I do not do two readings back to back. You're very welcome to stay or ask me a question after a few days. Okay. Sanchari, you're very welcome. And do let me know if you do. What is it called, guys? Why am I missing that word? मन्नत, I think it's मन्नत. हाँ, मन्नत. मराठी में क्या बोलते हैं मन्नत को? If any one of you know. I'm doing good, Komal. How are you? Okay. So Priya, tell me, what are you doing? Yes, I am a Maharashtrian. So Priya, tell me, what's the situation here? Like, what's the situation with your career? What do you do, and what are you aiming for? What sector? Yes, Priya, you. Yes, because most things usually come under him, because he signifies complete consciousness, and everything else that is created with consciousness is Ma Shakti, Adi Shakti. So she is the great unconscious, she is universe's form, that is creative self. So if it usually works out. Okay. And Shivji also takes multiple forms, whatever is needed. So, what if you ever need a friend, he would change forms just to help you out, because he's pure consciousness. So, it's always good to have that kind of energy near you, and he's there. But there has been this thing about free will, that God is there, God is always there, but they cannot enter and help you unless you ask for it, unless you invite them. So always invite them, and don't be ashamed, don't feel guilty. If you're going through something, invite them and they would stand by you, doesn't matter how you think you are. Okay. Navaskarne, yes. Navaskarne. Thank you for letting me know that, Mudita. Thank you so much. I actually got stuck for 5 minutes straight on that word. Okay, Sanchari, you're very welcome. I'll see you. And all the very best. So it is for B.Ed professor, and this is really wanted, but too less time. I really want to be a PGT teacher or assistant professor in education, BEd field. When can I get a job? I cannot predict time, that only is in Kundli reading. As I gave my exams, one I didn't qualify, the others I gave mains, but the result is pending. Okay, when is your result? Thank you for letting me know that, Mudita. So, where are you from now? Namaskar. Okay, so results are not yet. Okay, great. When was your examination, Priya? There is a rough energy. You do have a teacher-like energy, which is good. Aries act. I think your good time has already started. Mangal Bhagwan is on your side. I think this would be your time. This is your time. The yoga is here. It was all the months of this year. Next is next month. Is it the same examination in like parts, or do you give one exam every like multiple times so that you have more attempts, so that you're more likely to pass? Are they multiple attempts, or is it the same examination with different papers each month? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, time has come. You're gonna pass this year. You don't have to worry. Now you have given multiple examinations, so I do not know which one. But yes, the is here. The yoga is here. If anything, I would only suggest. I did see a little rup energy. So that's more like when a person is focusing more on wants. So they are focusing more on doing physical actions rather than going inwards, calming down and letting yourself hold money and actually hold good things coming their way. So I would suggest, please go start some kind of practices to calm yourself, to hold yourself, to accept yourself as you are. It would also help you grow as a person, okay, and would actually expand your career and also expand your earning power. So the only thing missing from this equation is your self-work. So please start some kind of practice of half an hour every day where you do some kind of spiritual practice. Yes, so if you need any kind of recommendations for that, or if you wish to work, you can also reach out to me. But seriously, start some kind of spiritual practice. It would help you out and it would save you a lot of time in future. Hi, Silky. Okay, when is your examination, Swati? And is your name Kritika or is your name Tanya? और जॉब सबको मिलती है. You need to focus more on aligned job. Again, one word answer. Okay, no one word answer. Explain yourself so that I can connect with your energy. I cannot just go on what is this, what this is. Hi Gitika, how are you doing? And thank you for the compliment. Don't repeat post please, I can see everything. I think we have done this, how your college life would be, right? I think it was something about a few years. I think I gave you a long reading. And where did you get your admission? You wanted for Jammu as well, right? Okay, there was definitely a girl I gave a reading for because she wanted to know how her new life would be in the new city. Okay, I think you are very excited. And let's see what's coming for you. Okay, great. Gitika's future. No repeat posting questions. Okay, this is not going to work out. Yeah, Swati, I was talking to you. You gave me one word answer. So, how would you feel when you're texting someone and they are giving you one word answers? Be more with it so that I can connect with your energy. I can't predict things randomly, right? I need to actually check your energy. Hi, Kalyani. I did not see you there. Did you mention anything other than just ma'am? Hmm. It would take you some time to adjust because as I see there is some sticky energy. Are you leaving behind someone that you do not want to leave behind? Because it's not, you have excitement, things are going well, and it's just, are you leaving someone behind? Okay, Kalyani, I'll take your question next, okay? Okay, I'm really sorry that you feel that way. I'm very tense for my that. I hope everything works well. But yes, I do see that this thing might hold you a little bit. It is quite heavy for you. It's small, but it's very heavy. Fifth house passion. Uh, okay. I should have stuck to my rule of not giving a day before readings because I really didn't think that it would count here. But before you travel, I really don't want to do this reading. Okay. But we have started it. We are going to finish it. And then we are going to change our policy. Okay. things are gonna go well. You're gonna make a lot of friends. You are moving ahead as far as your career goes. Everything goes okay. Emotionally, you would feel a little bit stuck. You would feel like you cannot settle well enough. But every other way, you are thriving. Like even mentally, you're thriving. You are kind of struck. You might start some kind of new hobby or some kind of side hustle or some new subject that you're learning, like a language, and you're thriving on it. You are actually thriving mentally, you're thriving even financially. So I do think there would be some kind of side business that you would be doing, or you might do some kind of internship or part-time job with this if you are permitted to. But you're doing quite well. The only thing I'm worried about is a little emotional health that might suffer for a little bit. It usually happens when you're away from your family and you are living in a foreign country, or I'm sorry, a foreign place. So this is quite natural and normal. That's the only thing that I think you might have to get over. But but that's a good thing as well. It makes your character, okay. It builds character. So go for it, everything would work out. I see that you're gonna definitely start some kind of new language, and you're working financially, mentally, you are doing good. Even socially, you are doing great. You would find people like you, and even some people who would be a little more critical. And you're kind of the person who are, I don't know how your system is, but yeah, emotionally you would be a little bit stuck, but it builds character. I am definitely sure you would be able to manage it. Okay, I'm gonna get you one last card. Yeah, you are jolly and carefree, I get it, but the kind of emotional thing that you would go through, you might not stay the same person. So there is this fallacy that we think we can do some things and we'll change. We do not. You could be a born jolly and carefree person, but what happens is, as we grow up and as we see people and as we experience the world, we realize that we need to limit it to the people we can trust, and we don't do it with everyone else. So the criticism you would receive and the random people you're going to meet, you would learn to decipher who is friend and who is a foe. So you would learn not to be yourself in front of everyone. That's what I see for you, and that's going to actually make you a lot more emotional, because that does not fit well with your core. Yeah, so you're actually going very far away from safety, and this is what is coming, but it would be okay. So we have, follow your dreams, they know the way. Okay, so Gitika, thank you for being here. Your reading was really nice. I actually enjoyed it, and even your energy feels very excited and nice and a little bit heavy. Just in the sweet spot. You have my best wishes. I hope everything works out for you. And keep me posted as to how everything is going, okay? Come back and just update me every night how everything is going. Love you too. I'll see you soon, okay? Bye bye. Have a good night. And have safe travels. Okay, so we are gonna move on. Hi, Kalyani. Karnataka, India, Gangavati, 6:30. Have I had crush on someone? Is this love or just attraction? Okay, love or lust? Love that when someone is very articulate about their own feelings. Bye bye. Okay, so Kalyani. I did do something wrong somewhere. Okay, this is not gonna work either. Maybe this will work. Uh, why are you sorry, Kalyani? You know, this is a side plot in your story, Kalyani. Card me. Yes, it did. It did actually. But you don't have to be sorry about it. Emotions, shock, and everything. It just, you know, brings up the energy. It's like a jump start. So it's a good thing. This is a side plot in your story, Kalyani. This is not forever, and this is somehow gonna make you. This is character building exercise. That's what I'm gonna say. If you are into reading or you are into authorship, if you are a writer, you will understand that this connection that you're feeling, this is character building. This is a side plot. This person is there for you to just walk through the forest and gather supplies from them and just move on. This is not permanent. This is not something that I would put a lot of stock in. But yeah, this is important right now because it is somehow building your character. That's all I can say. And Priyanka, don't repeat post. Hmm. Okay, I'm confused. Prisha Ekta is Ekta Jaiswal or Prashant Kumar? Which one are you? Hi, Prabhanur. Yes, Kalyani? I haven't ended your reading. You did not say anything, so I'm just waiting. Oh, thank you so much for being so articulate about your words. And you know what? I don't know what's coming next for you, but I hope everything works out, okay? Result of what? There is no result. There is no ending to your story. Your story has just started. There is no result. There is no result. This is not something that you're gonna forget it in a few months, maybe. I don't know. This is a side plot. You'd understand with time. Okay, so that is Prabnur. We already did this today. If you wish to know about his feelings, there are various recordings online where you can check every day as to how they are feeling about you. Those are very addictive, so you can go for that. But I would suggest please don't get into that. Give it a few, like at least 1 month, then ask about his feelings again. That would be much healthier for you. Okay. I did not say that, Kalyani. I did not say you have to avoid him. You cannot avoid people just because someone is not meant to marry you. That's such a. Okay. You know, there are some men, not every man, but there are some men who help women so that in return women can do them favors, and that's the only reason they're nice. If you think that you can only be friends with someone because they could be your soulmate, then you are thinking of it the same way. You can be friends with people without wanting to have any benefits from it. You don't have to do that. You don't always have to keep thinking about a soulmate. Sometimes your friends are your soulmate, because your friends and your community is also as important as your partner and your parents. Madir Arjuram Ram Arjuriam. At least write it in Sanskrit. Okay, so there is a Shivani, there is a Madira, and then there is a Juram, Ramya Shivani. Okay, and what is the starting of it? Madiraju. So what is Madiraju? Is that your surname? And I'm really sorry if I'm offending you. I just tried to read it and it was difficult. That's why I always say please mention your name, okay? Ma'am, he's not meant to stay, then have to leave now, right now, ma'am, because he may have girlfriend or something. I don't know. So I don't know his name. That is fine. That is fine. Calm down. I'm just mentioning something because sometimes it's essential. Why not? Maybe it's not for you, what I said. Maybe it's for someone else who is listening. Okay? You don't have to worry about it. It's okay. And I actually respect that if someone is thinking that someone might have a partner, so you do not want to get in between. I respect that. Okay, Madiraju is my surname. Okay, I'm really sorry if I offended you, Shivani, Ramya Shivani. But I really like your name. It's just, it took me some time to understand it, okay? It's okay, it's okay. Everything would work out for you, Kalyani, okay? Please take care, have a good night, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye. Okay, so Ramya. Uh, okay, I cannot predict time. That actually works. Like, I believe in astrology when it comes to prediction of timeline. So the yoga and everything goes in there. It usually is available on my readings, or you can go to an astrologer and they would be able to tell you. But if you have any other question which is specific, I can take that question and I can pull cards for you, okay? And Kalyani, you're very welcome. Please take care. And hi, Swastik Shivam. Okay, which one is your name in the two? Okay, Yukti, we already did a reading yesterday. Please come back to me after a few days. But if you're giving me an update about your life, I welcome that. Okay, so Ramya, you and Ramu. Okay, so how long, like, what's your relationship status right now? Is he your husband, boyfriend, fiance, crush? And how long have you been together, or if you were ever together? He's your boyfriend, 2022. And okay, so how long have you been separated? How long has the separation been? He got recently married to other person in this month. Okay, Ramya, this is a bad idea for you. Do not go near a person who is married to someone else. You're gonna ruin your life. I don't even care about the cheating part. That's not my forte. You are here, and my concern is you. People will ruin your life if you go for that, because people don't leave their spouses, men or women. They don't leave their spouses, but they do go ahead and ruin the life of a third person and then go back to their spouse. Please don't do that. Okay, let's see. But if he got married a month back, 1 year would be the honeymoon period. So I don't know, you know what goes on. The first year they do not miss the girlfriend, the past girlfriend. It takes like 1 year. After that, both men and women start looking other places. Okay, you saw me shuffle. This is the devil card. This is something that is something that can take you down. Yeah, this can take you down. This is the devil card. You saw me shuffle and it came up. This is a devil card. This is illusion. This is something that can take you down. This can lead you into the wrong direction. I would suggest you start some kind of practice to actually start mentally getting over this situation, so that you can find something that you deserve, that's something that is much better for that person, better than that person. And I'll even support you if you wish to have someone who is 10 times better than this person, and they would be jealous to see you with that person because they're 10 times better. Would you like to have a love reading for your future? What comes after this? Yes, Abhi Krishnath. Yes, she is right. Okay, so we would do that. Tell me, what do you do, Ramya? Yes, and by the way, you don't need to Sonam Wanchak. You need to work with him. And yes, as he is doing his hunger strike, I have been also doing upvas along with him. I support him in every shape and form. What he's doing is essential. But that does not mean that I'm going to stop working, because I need to feed myself and my family as well. So if you want to do this, go to the person and actually start doing your hunger strike right there, and go to the Sansad when everyone else is going there. Stop being online here. Okay, so yes, at the end you'll become depressed. Okay, actually I had love failures in my life, so I don't believe in love again. Okay, I understand that. So do you wish to have a love in your life, or do you wish to ask about your career, or is there something else? First they would only initiate and okay, so maybe it would be a good time for you to give it a gap of a few months and heal a little bit. Usually the partners that come in our life, I'm saying this very gently, as gently as possible, people who come in our lives and how they treat us is usually a reflection of how we treat ourselves. So it would be a good idea for you to take some time off, not date at all, start healing, start having, I would suggest mirror work for you. Do the mirror work. I can give you the kind of ritual you can do with the mirror, and it would help you with your self-confidence and attract a better person. 11th house community and immune poly. Okay, this card has returned. And the sun. Okay, and then we have King of Wands and we have Six of Wands. Okay, I see that there is a person, a man in your life who you admire a lot. Is there a man that you admire a lot, like maybe online or maybe someone from your family? It feels like someone is related to you and you admire them a lot. Yes, of course. You can always mention your question in the description box. No, you can always mention it in the messages, and I would get to you. But thank you for waiting, Abhi. Krishna. Okay, which one is your name? Can you describe that? Is it about no, actually I am going forward with your reading. I am just asking you a question, so please be a little more diligent. Okay, Abhi Krishna. Okay, welcome. No, Ramya, you have a man in your life, maybe a father, maybe a cousin, someone that you admire a lot, a masculine figure, and it would explain itself in a little bit if you can start replying a little bit. Okay, so look, what is happening right now is you need to take some time off, and you might not think that you have someone, but please think about it. There is someone that has always been. Okay, I see a masculine figure in your life, and it's not future, it is present, and it has been since past. So I have seen this person in multiple periods of your life. You see them every once in a while. It could also be an uncle who you admire deeply, and you wish to have someone like him, which is perfectly fine, because we do see that like you have an image in your mind of a person who is capable of being a very good husband or a good father, and it would happen for you, but you're going and starting from the wrong place. You have several, not curses, but several of hindrances and blockages inside of you, and I would suggest you take some kind of practice, some kind of spiritual practice that you can start of daily half an hour practice, which I would suggest should be a mirror work. But if not, if you are more into doing DT work and actually start praying or any kind of nervous mannat thing, you can also do that, but it's gonna take some time. I would suggest that you should take 2 years off. 2 years, I know you think that it's a long period of time, but it usually takes more than 1 year to come out of where you are currently stuck. And you are stuck because you are pretty good at everything, but the only person who does not believe in you is you. People see your capabilities. I see that you are a very capable person in a lot of sectors, but you hate yourself for it because you think whatever you have would be a hindrance. So it's more like you want to plant plants, you sow the seeds, then you see that it is growing, and then you go and rip apart the plant and say, look, my garden never grows. So you are kind of self-sabotaging, but it's on energetic level. So right now, I don't know why there is someone who might come now, or you would think about them, or you dream about them very soon. And I think you should keep them in mind when it comes to you manifesting a partner. Many a times people usually think of Lord Vishnu or Lord Shiva when they are praying for a husband. That would also work, but if you do that, it would work out. Mirror work and this. Yes, so I can read it in your energy that that's the situation. People can actually see your potential. But the self sabotage, it would be removed from you if you start doing sadhana and actually start idolizing, working with, um, inviting a partner in who is in the image of Lord Shiva or Lord Vishnu, whoever you pray to. And why I'm saying this, what happens is they are halves of a full. So Lord Vishnu and his other half is Lakshmi, so they make a full because one is the energy that works and the other one is who holds it. So whichever one you choose, you would become like the feminine half and the masculine half at the same time. You would become half of a Ardhanarishwar. So if you work with a DT, do mirror work and give yourself 2 years, I am telling you, you're gonna end up with a very good partner, because this card just flipped up, it went towards you, and it would happen. And this also have a goddess and a god getting married, and this is an Egyptian deity, Ra. So it would happen for you. Please give it 2 years, but don't sit idle. Actually do inner work, and it would work for you. Okay. So Ramya, that was your reading, and I don't know how much you are gonna listen when I say this, because I do know it's very hard to get out of something. But please do not message, call that person. Also, don't respond at all, even if they reach out to you. No matter how long it has been, or if there is an emergency, don't do that. It would never work out the best for you. Only you would be hurt, and their spouse would accept them back, but you would be the one who would be labeled something wrong. Do you understand what I'm saying? They will label you wrong. And sure, ma'am, thanks for your guide. You're very welcome, Ramya, and you have my best wishes. Yes, that's a very good answer. Yes, please do that. And also you can come back if you wish to and update me on your progress if you ever want to talk. Okay, I am here around 9 o'clock every day, and I try to avoid new moons and full moons when I'm not live. So if anyone feels like it, okay. So I'll see you, Ramya. Have a good night. Hi, Priyanka. Okay, so Abhi Krishna. Let's see. We have Kalaivanan ka feeling. Wow, I love that name. What does that mean? And how do you pronounce it? Like, am I pronouncing it right? It's Kalaivanan or Kalaivanan. Kalaivanan, is that right? Because I great Kalaivanan. Okay, tell me, what's your relationship status? Like, are you husband, friend, boyfriend, crush? What's the situation? Okay, you are in a relationship, you are in less contact. Okay. Uh, how long have you been in a relationship? Okay, I'm sorry to hear that you're going through that. It actually affects a lot. Okay, so you are in a relationship and it's been 1 year, but now it's on and off. Okay. Okay, so Munkun, soul purpose is something that reveals itself with time as you grow. Soul purpose is not something that you decide. And soul purpose is also that I believe you cannot find in Kundli or tarot or anywhere. It just exists inside of you. It's in your soul. It's embedded in you. If you if you take some time, it will just reveal itself. But if you want to ask a question, you can think about if this is the one. No repeat posting. No repeat posting. Okay, how did these people find this channel? Do you really think it matters? There are literally 10 people live here. So you really think it's gonna make a difference in politics by coming here and doing this? Okay. Career guidance for someone. Ask me a specific question, Mankun, and you have been here before, you know the gist and you know the drill. More than one here. Not over than Pluto rebirth. Okay, that's a good sign, probably, for a relationship. Is it? Well, in some mythologies, it was separated from the body of a god, and then it was sent to guard the solar system. So, something that failed. Look, I would suggest give it some time, because I don't see a third party, I don't see a major problem here. There is just a reset that you're going through. Your relationship is going through a reset, which usually happens because this person is moving in a particular direction and they are making a lot of decisions in their life. So far, I don't think there is a problem. And when it comes to you, the energy is not aligning with them because you are somewhere doing pretty well, maybe emotionally, maybe mentally, maybe in your job. Somewhere you're doing pretty well, but this person is kind of struggling. So even if we love someone, it even happens with the parents. When someone is doing better than us, we tend to, distance ourselves for a little bit because we don't want to put our negative energy on someone who is winning. So we save them and we distance ourselves, which is perfectly fine. Also, this does not mean that you should actually lower yourself and bring yourself to a level. No, this person is in the process of building himself and actually, making it better for him. So that's why the distance is there, because it happens when you don't align. Give it some time. I do not say, but in a good positive, but struggling for something bigger. No, that is right, but you are misunderstanding me. Okay, so you're misunderstanding me. What I'm trying to tell you is, as I was saying, yeah, so when we are striving for something bigger, when we are trying to be better in this life, we are actually changing ourselves from the core. It takes a lot to hold more, okay? So we think that suddenly if we get a lot of money, we would just become successful. No, people usually tend to overspend. Sometimes they get addicted to some kind of gambling issue, alcohol issue, or some other things. So you need to become the person who can hold it. So when a person is struggling for something bigger and in a positive way, it still means that the person is changing from their core. Their core is changing. They are developing, they are becoming better. So when they are in this process, it's more like when a snake is shedding its skin. And whenever an animal goes into this mode, they hide themselves. A snake usually burrows in, it hides themselves. Even pet snakes usually find a corner, stay there until they remove their skin and become better again. Okay, I do not see any problem with this person. Person is good. You are also very good, and you should wait a little bit and focus on yourself, because when this person is ready, you two would have a good life. I'm just gonna pull a card if you need to know anything. Okay. As I said, everything is working just fine. Look, I do not know the words. I think that's what people usually want me to say. I do not know how to explain how a person is feeling about you romantically. I cannot use those words because I don't know those words. But what I'm saying is, I can only explain feelings. You are in their life and they like you, they love you, you are part of it, and they are only focused on themselves right now because they need it. It's nothing about you. If there is less contact, I do not see any problem. I don't know what other words to use to show his feelings. And your relationship is going in a steady right direction. You do not have to worry. I really don't think you have to worry here, at least right now. You do not have to worry. Okay. When that actually happens, come back to me. Until then, think about it, what you would do, because your brain is always creating a backup for you. So listen to it. I know you're going to create a backup, but let things unfold a little bit. I'm not saying don't worry, you're still going to worry. That's just human nature. Plan for it if you want to, but give it some time. And come back means you said your contact was less. You did not say no contact. Is he gone? Is he in no contact with you? Okay, Priyanka, did we ever speak before this? Okay, on and off. I think you should give it some time. In your situation, I don't think there is anything wrong here. Okay, so Priyanka, I think we have done this reading before, right? Astrologer would be able to give you a better answer for that, Mankun. Shubhangi. Okay, it's okay. Give it some time. Let things unfold. And if you want to have a backup, if you want to prepare for the worst, then prepare for it. But right now, I do not see any problem. If it happens, come back to me. We'll see what happens. Right now, I see no problem. Look, when you are thinking about someone, always focus more on where does this person fit in my life. And just because someone lives abroad does not mean they are better than you. So you never know. Please do not think of yourself as unstable in someone's life. You just grow as you are, and the person who is supposed to be with you would just align and you would just get together. It just randomly happens. Chat mangni patbya when it is supposed to happen. So give it some time. You don't have to worry. But if you are worried, plan for it. It's okay. There is nothing wrong with planning ahead. Okay, Priyanka, what do you do? And Vikram, please only send your message and nothing else. Asta, give me a proper question and then we can pull a card for that, okay? You need to be a little more specific. If you can find the core problem for all of it that is happening, then that would be best. It would also help you figure out what is the core issue and then we can pull some cards for it, okay? You're already better, but you keep focusing on your life because when you're working on yourself, it's a constant process to keep yourself alive. So you just focus on that. When it is supposed to happen, it would happen. Right now, I don't see any problem for you. When is your examination, Priyanka? But you're very welcome, Abhi Krishna. I hope everything works out in your favor, in your best interest, okay? That's what I wish for you. And have a good evening. I said, when is your exam? Not what. When is your exam, Priyanka? Okay. I scared myself a little bit. Okay. I am not gonna deal with this one word answer. You find another tarot card reader for you. I'm not the one for you. I don't do health guidance. I have never worked with health industry. Never ever. I cannot help you with that. And Vikram, do you wish to have a yes or no answer? We already did his current feelings last time, Shreya. This is the same question. Hi, Chitra. Did you ever contact him again? Since the last time, did you get in contact? Okay, what happened? Tell me. No, your career can be told to you by astrologer if you haven't chosen it yet. I'm doing specific readings. I do not do general readings. I see bondage actually for you in this connection, Shreya. There is a bondage. What happened? You never replied back. What's the situation with you? We patched up and now it's been 2 to 3 months since we fought about something. Okay, great. There is some kind of bondage I see here. Like something is tied up. Something feels tied up. Something feels like something is trapped. Why is this energy here? Okay, please don't repeat post, guys. Dignified strength. Okay. I don't think this is about career. This is something that is tied up somewhere. And more like it feels like a bird. That's air energy. I usually associate it with Gemini energy. So yes, it could be related to career, but it feels like a person, like communication with a person. A tied up bird. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting here. Four of Wands. Dignified strength basically is confused. Seven of Swords in reverse. Hello Shivam, welcome. What does your intuition say here? Shreya, what exactly is your intuition saying? What are you worried about if he's already back and you are in a good place right now, you're not fighting? So, what exactly is that inkling feeling in your mind that is bothering you? Because I can see something, I just. What is that bird? Something is tied up. Oh, Shivam, congratulations, you got passed. That's a very good news. I'm very happy for you. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I would pull some cards for you if you can wait a little bit. Okay, my intuitions are saying that he will be back, but I want his to realize by his own that he needs to focus on his career. I don't understand. Can you can you rephrase that? I did not understand what you were saying. All his effort. Okay, so now you're feeling like he is depending on you more for emotional things and other space. Matlab, like he's not holding himself as an individual, right? That's what you're saying. He's not carrying his own weight. Yes. So as I said, you feel like you are the person who is the trap bird here. You suddenly feel like you got what you wanted, but the thing that you wanted is no longer the thing that you wished for. So you feel like a trapped bird now. Yes, so you are the trapped bird in this situation. Now I'm gonna explain you the exact cards. Four of Wands suggests stability of every kind, all four kinds, especially when it comes to your physical world. Okay, so you are very stable. This person is actually not performing at all in their part when it comes to Wands. Wands is earthly energy, so physically what we do in life. So he is not exactly putting any kind of effort, which you already said, and that is something concerning. Life is alive, always evolving and changing. It is the routine and risk. So you wanted to know what his intentions are. You wanted to know what he was feeling for you. But what I'm seeing is you are not feeling very comfortable, very safe and secure with this person. You in fact feel like you're trapped now. You're trapped by your own wish. You hoped and wished that this person would come back. Now he's back, but you feel like a trapped bird. So now, do you wish to know if like, what would be your question? Would it be about his career, or would it be about, is this the right person for me? Was he ever very serious about his career? Not just speaking. Okay, there are multiple people in this world, there are many people in this world who talk very highly of their career, but it's all talk. They always talk about they interviewed here and then they do this and do that and everything. They talk about a lot of things, but they do nothing. So was he just talking, or was he ever focused on his career? Hi Neha, welcome. Okay, so if you and the other Neha are not the same person, I don't understand. Why do you always appear on the same day? How does that work? Hi Khushi, welcome. Yes, why would I lie? Hi Sulekha. Hi Chitra, how are you doing? Sending love. Just wanted to let you know I haven't met him yet. Will reach you once I meet him. Oh, okay. Do let me know. Keep me updated. I always love to have more information about you guys' life. Sometimes I just wanna know, nothing else. Okay, so Shreya, I want him to come back, and I somewhere know that he is the right one. But the thing is, I think he himself is stuck in the loop of confusion. Okay, regarding his own career. Look, you have the high priestess energy here. I'm gonna be very honest and very truthful here. Men and women, when they get into a relationship, they are looking for a specific thing that they want, and your inclinations are right because you are trying to secure your future, because that's kind of why you're getting into a relationship, and this is not aligning with it. Sometimes we think and we project onto a person thinking that this would be a perfect husband or a perfect wife, but in reality they don't end up like that, because we think just because something like this looks like this, it should also be the way we are. So talking to someone, you can get to know how they behave, but you cannot know someone's character. So I don't know how to help you right now, other than to tell you you feel like a trapped bird. It's time to release yourself and actually start flying, and give yourself some time and then think about it. Make a pros and cons list if you want. Be very honest with yourself what you really want in a relationship: a beautiful person or a proper companion who can stand by you in every phase of life and grow old with you. Okay, choose one, make a pros and cons list, and then fly and find your path. Okay, So I'm gonna let you go, and the advice card says, life is alive, always evolving and changing. It is routine and risk. So have both. Start learning, start growing, start flying, little butterfly. Okay. How is that? Okay, so the weird thing was I never reversed this deck, okay? This is a reversing deck. This is not a reverse deck. It still came out like this. So the deck actually reversed itself for you. Yes, Shreya, you're very welcome. Hope it works out for you, okay? I hope everything works out in your best interest. Okay, Asta, I'm really sorry you're going through something like this. And I'm actually happy that you were able to find the actual core problem. First of all, before I pull any cards, I would say what you're feeling is justified and you are no way, shape, or form anywhere wrong. Because when we lose someone in a relationship, it's almost like a funeral, that you're going through someone's funeral, because you're never going to see them again. The relationship would never be the same. You can never ever go and hug them and talk to them. So going through a breakup does feel like a funeral. So what you're going through is justified. You are in mourning phase, and that is valid, okay? You are not wrong. Let's move and see what are the messages that are coming for you for this situation. Okay, Bhavyam, you don't have to repeat post. I can see you. And there was a guy who just got selected in military. If you are here, Shivam, do let me know, okay? I'll take your cards. I understand that, Asta. But if someone is not talking to you for one whole month, that means they have probably already moved on. Okay, we don't want to know about the energy. We want to know what does she need to know right now, okay? Okay, so this should be the last one. Let's see where you are at, what kind of messages that are coming for you. No, that's the one. What are the messages that are coming for her? What's the message that is coming for us? Okay, sometimes I get really weirded out by how accurate tarot is. So we have 5 of coins, we have 5 of swords straight, but the but there is a hope, because we have hanged man in reverse. So you are not stuck. You feel stuck, but you are not stuck, because you have accepted this situation of yours. 5 of coins and 5 of swords. 5 of swords is loss of something that is in front of you, and you can see it. Okay, now it's cats. Okay, so since we already heard cats, and symbolism says that we need to consider everything. Cats protect you in the spirit world. You are fully protected. I even have 2 cats on my arm. They are like sun and moon. They protect you in the spirit world. Right now, whatever you have lost, it is there. And we cannot go back, change anything right now. But you are not stuck. You are moving forward. Things are getting better. And it would take some time, but you are going in the wrong direction. You are not stuck. That is more important. Now, if there is any other message. Kushi, you need to be more specific. If you are on dating apps or if you are on some arranged marriage system, then you need to ask me about that or something. But I cannot do general readings. Yeah, people usually, Sulekha, I'm worried about that. Queen of Swords. See, we have another Five of Cups for you. You're gonna. It did not fall out, it wasn't there, but it did show up. And then we have Queen of Wands and Ten of Wands and Queen of Swords. Okay. First of all, you're not stuck. We had reverse that. And then we have Ten of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Okay. First of all, I want you to block him for everywhere. Just do it. Just do it. Consider it as a disrespect that they did not reach out to you for 1 month because you went through something emotionally. And whatever we go through emotionally, it actually changes the way our body exists. When people are in bad relationships, toxic relationships, they are going through something, it changes their body structure, sometimes create illnesses. Consider this something that was done to you by this person because they kept you in darkness for 1 month. It's time to heal. Cut them off first of all, like block them from everywhere. You take that step, don't wait for him to take that step. And when you do it, even if he reaches out to you for some emergency and he wants to talk to you, or if he's crying and he's going through something and he needs you and he misses you how you were before, don't do that. Don't do that. Just plain cut off completely. Please don't repeat post. And then we have the healing stage. It is all right on top of Hanged Man in reverse. So we have 10 of Wands. You have a lot of Wands energy. Okay, so most of the things that are happening to you are very physical, and that's why you are stuck. And focus on your healing. And this healing is not just okay. You know what, reach out to me. I might be able to help you with some kind of ritual, or we can come up with the best system for you where you would be able to feel better. It could be mirror work, water work, or ritual, prayer, whatever it is. DT work is also a thing. And third of all, what's coming is Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is completely in control. We have two queens, but it's not you, is the situation that is working in your favor. Okay, in the background things are changing. Yash, don't repeat post. So Queen of Wands is there. Things are working in the background for you. So even if you ever think that you're healing alone, that things are happening and this and that and nothing is working for me and I'm so alone, no, universe itself is working in the background. Whatever you're doing, every single activity, every single affirmation that you say to yourself, every single prayer that you do, universe is in fact replying to you. It does not reply by hugging you or giving you some kind of words to make you feel better. No, it actually shifts everything without you knowing. And when it comes into fruition, you don't even know which prayer of yours worked. But you are right now so open because you are in your new moon energy. Everything is broken down. You are very close to God. Anything you ask for now would be built for you. So I suggest you actually start affirming for a better life. If you wish to manifest anything, even better house, better career, if a better partner, anything, it would work. Because when we have nothing, when we are broken down into pieces, we actually have various pieces to build a new castle from. That's why new moon is the phase where you actually start manifesting, and it would appear during the new full moon. So do that. You are in this phase. And if you want to work with me on this, you can reach out to me. Okay, everything is in the pinned comment. But any other than that, I do not have any more messages for you. And Asta, you have my best wishes. I hope best things happen for you. Okay, I'll see you. Good night. Okay, please don't repeat post. Don't repeat post. Okay, Bhavyam, what's your relationship status with this person, Karthik? Husband, boyfriend, fiance was a so is there any chance that he come back to me, because I'm trying really hard to move on from this feeling, and how you understand my energy? I really will drastic change after new moon. I understand that new moon definitely does do that to us, but please go back. I answered every single one of your question. Go back in the video and listen to it again. What I told you, that 1 month matters, because what people do to us emotionally and mentally, it does affect our body. Okay, go back, listen to the video again. You'd get all the answers again. Okay. Okay, when was the last time we did a current feelings reading for Karthik? Okay, Asta, exactly. Okay, that didn't make sense to me, but okay. Sometimes, sometimes I'm out of the loop. Okay, and what did I tell you about it? You're very welcome, Asta, and please make the right decision. Okay, be brave. Seriously, be brave. Ask for it, you would receive. But don't ask for something that can ruin you again. This. About what? What is he angry about? You're very welcome, Asta. Have a good night. For what? I said. On whom? Nahi. I said for what? Why is he angry? Hi Kiran, I'm good. How are you? I've seen you after a long time. Okay. So what kind of relationship does not have a fight? Even parents fight. The best relationship have fights in them. Why are you worried? Like, is there a particular question here? Is something happening that you wish to know about? Okay, Sulekha, I would pull some cards for you, but I would like to tell you, people don't change their feelings. They sharing their feelings with anyone, even if they call you a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Uh, we share our feelings only with the people who make us feel safe, and they cannot do anything. You cannot do anything to make anyone feel safe, because safety usually is felt when something is similar to something that is familiar to us. So unless you represent something that is very close to his house and how you grew up, you won't be able to. And when we don't feel safe, we don't share our feelings. And if it is important to you that your boyfriend should that your partner should share feelings with you, then you cannot change someone. So it would always be emotional distance, because if he doesn't feel like it, he's not gonna do it. It's more psychological than anything else. And you really cannot do anything about it, so please do keep that in mind. What kind of guidance are you looking for, Kiran? So Bhavyam, I don't think I would be able to help you right now. Hmm. So I'm sorry, Bhavyam. I really cannot predict time on tarot, because I believe in astrology when it comes to timing. You should take some time. We do this reading again, but please think about it. Don't. Okay, give it some time. Come back to me tomorrow. We'll do this reading. Okay. Today just is not the day for this. Okay. Okay. So Shruti, let's do your yes or no question. Hi Mamta, welcome. You're very welcome, Bhavyam, and please take care, okay? Have a good night. Yes, Shruti, we are pulling cards for you. We are gonna have a yes or no for you, right? So, yes or no for Shruti. I really love the way you, you know, spell it. T. Okay, there is a card that just flipped over for you. Two of Cups. Great. Queen of Swords and the Fool. Okay, I really think you're gonna have a good news very soon. But I would say this is a good news where you are getting something and you're losing something at the same time. So this good news would bring, and before you ask, yes, this is specifically that I asked about your results. You're gonna have a good news, but the good news would bring something that you would have to lose and something that you would gain. Okay, so it's gain and loss at the same time for you, Shruti. Okay, Kiran, so let's see your energy, and then we'll see if this is the right time or if there is something that we need to work on. Okay, you don't have to be scared. It could just be that you get such a great job, such a great college, that you have to move to an excellent city and move away from your parents. So you gain a good city, but you lose your family for like 1 year. Nandini, it would be great if you call Varun and ask him if he's upset. It's his job to let you know how he's feeling. Okay, please don't use that emoji of that crying thing. It actually puts me in a very bad mood. So I really appreciate it, okay? Yes, Kiran, we are doing your reading now. I'm really sorry, I just replying to other people. So Kiran, we are gonna see where you are at energetically. 10th house in reverse. Okay, thank you, Shruti. Thank you, Shruti. I hope you have a good night, okay? Where is she at now? Where is she going next? What does she need to know now? Okay. It was definitely a flipping thing here. And that one. Yes, dating would be a good idea right now because I think there is a yoga for you. The yoga has changed, but still I would recommend go talk to astrologer, or you can book with me and I can check your Atma Kark and everything else. So checking with astrology would be great to tie this up for you, because I think there is a yoga that is coming and it would be very good. And I just feel like there is something in philanthropy for you. So if you wish to, this is a good time to go in that. Yes, this is a good time to start dating. This is a good time to go looking for a new partner and go with the flow. But I think this time you have a lot more control over things. Your energy feels like you are in more control than any time, like any other time in your life. So I'm very happy to see that. But there is one thing, take control of the situation. Okay, so what that means is you need to write down what are your non-negotiables, because we have Capricorn energy in reverse. Take control of the situation, so write down all the things that are non-negotiables for you when it comes to a relationship. So this also means looking for green flags and red flags. But there is also this thing that some people like some things and some people don't. So you be very specific what you really do not want in a relationship. And if you think this person would not fit well, move on. Be brave to walk away from something that is not for you. Otherwise you would be stuck in the same situation as you were before. So be brave. Be brave and reject the things that are not for you, that do not align with you. Take control, write down everything that is non-negotiable and do not move from that. The more clear you are with your intention of what kind of life you want, that's the kind of partner you would have in your life, and you can have a better partnership and a better companionship. Okay, this is a good time. Please go with it and please heed my warning and also take my advice. So Kiran, I'll see you very very soon. I hope everything works out. Okay, keep me updated. Okay, Khushi, I do not do general guidance. Ask me a specific question. Nandini, same. Kumal, I usually try to be live till 12 o'clock. Hello, Shubharanta. Welcome. Oh my god, Kiran, thank you so much. And you know, your words actually mean so much. Guys, when you say nice things, it actually helps me because there are a few people who just say random things on this chat box. So you just align and you know, just flip it for me. So thank you very much. It really means a lot. And you have my best wishes, as you know. Do keep me updated. I'll see you. Bye. Uh, okay, I cannot help you with that, Subranta. Um, go to a dating coach, not a male one and a female one. Ask one of your female cousins or ask one of your female friends or a female dating coach. They would be better able to help you out. Thank you very much, Kiran. That actually, yeah, I do need some luck when it comes to online. Some people are really rude. What can I say? So it actually helps when you guys actually express something. It actually makes me feel much better and not like what they're trying to make me feel. नहीं, astrology नहीं है यहाँ पे. Ma'am, I love. Okay, Khushi, ma'am, I love your reading, but I'm simply asking that currently I'm single. Want to know that is there someone coming towards me in love? Look, Khushi, obviously someone would come in your life, and this is not me being any kind of uh, person. It's just yes, obviously your life would move ahead, and you would meet someone. It's just you need to ask me a specific question, okay? So how I can give you an example, ma'am. I'm dating, or I went on a date, or I'm trying to look for something, or I'm in this relationship, I want to get out. What can I do? Or I am on this dating app, would this be better? Or should I go for arranged marriage? Would there is there where I would find the right person? These are the specific kind of questions I can help you with. But if you ask me what's coming towards me, um, then it's so infinite and random. Then it's better to go into astrology. Then I would be able to check your kundli, and I would be able to see that when is the yoke for you to meet someone, is the yoke for you to marry someone. Okay, so you can change the question. Okay, so this is a mental issue that you are stuck mentally and emotionally on a person. Okay, so look, were you happy in this relationship? Let me ask you that. Were you happy? Were you safe? Were you secure? Did you feel, not think, did you feel safe with this person? Did you feel happy? Hi Nandini. I'll take your question after this one, okay? So thank you for waiting. Tiger's eye is, I think, Upadhatu. It's not exactly, it's a crystal. And what you're wearing are those things. They are Dhatu. What is it called? So, yes, you can pair it, but it's better to ask an astrologer. But those are not the same kind. What you are wearing is much more powerful than a tiger's eye. So yes, gemstones. So the tiger's eye is not gonna do much. It would just be a jewelry on you because you're already wearing very powerful stones. So you don't need it, but you can wear it as a jewelry or some kind of aesthetic purpose. Who was it talking to? Okay, Khushi, I did ask you a question, right? Are you here? Oh, I'm sorry, Komal. Well, don't do any spells on her, okay? Gemstone results? Well, if you're wearing Neelam, so you might have already done it, right? You have to sleep with Neelam in a black velvet, and then you have to see how it works out for you. So you already know, right? So if you're wearing the gemstones, you already know how it works out. So why are you asking exactly? Like, really, do let me know why exactly are you asking? Is this something different? Didn't turn right. Okay, you're happy. Did you feel safe? And I was okay. I'm messing this up probably. You need to be more thorough when you're talking about this relationship. Look, I'm giving you the chance right now to talk about something that has happened in the past, so that once and for all we'll do a reading and we'll leave it behind. We'll open it as clarity. So mention as many details as possible so that you would feel like you have put everything here we can deal with it, and then we are going to put it aside and we are going to see what happens in your love life. We are preparing you for the next chapter of your life. Do you understand, Kushi? No positive, no negative happened by wearing label because wearing so bad or good. Okay, no positive, no negative happen by wearing neelam because wearing neelam show bad or good. No, that's not what I'm saying. Neelam is literally the highest, like it can do quite a pretty damage to people. So not everyone can handle neelam. So if you are capable of handling neelam, so it is already working its effect on you. No other crystal is gonna do anything. You already have neelam, and also you are tying it up with panna. So I don't know. I don't even understand what kind of effect a gemstone, what kind of effect a crystal can have when you have the gemstone. So this is the one that I'm wearing. So I had these, I had this extreme anger issues, but it wasn't me. It was more about I felt uh, burdened by my anger and I couldn't understand my mind. So they gave me this one and it worked out in like one day, and it actually still works. If I don't wear this one day, my mind is gonna go bonkers. So I still wear it. So yes, gemstones do work, and it works pretty quickly, and you're doing great with your neelam. You don't need anything else, so you can just stick with it. Yes, Soumya, I'm doing readings. Why are you asking? What's the issue here? Okay, please mention your name or I won't be able to refer to you. Okay, Soumya, why are you being like this? What's the situation here, man? Just mention your question. Were you here before? Did we ever have a chat? Okay, you are saying you are a new subscriber. Okay. Okay, Kushi, in past I was happy, I felt safe, and due to some external issues and people influence lead to breakup. After that, we never reconciled, although we were in contact, but just 2 years ago. We completely broke, but nothing changed in me so far. I know that the person is good, but confused. Okay, no person is as confused as they are saying. People have priorities no matter how old they are. Everyone, guy, girl, child, even, they have priorities and they focus on that. And if it's been that many years, then you are not the priority and you have to accept it. You cannot burden other people with your love, and you can also not use your past love to hinder yourself from moving ahead. Look, you cannot carry this energy forward. It's time to work with this. If you want to work with me, we can do this. We can do once a month session. I can give you some affirmations, some rituals that you can perform. Otherwise, I would just do this reading and I would recommend to you, it's time to start working on this. It's time to start uh, doing something to change your heart. Okay, and now why I'm saying this, because you asked me what is coming towards you in love. Same thing. If you do not change your mindset, if you do not change as a person what you are expecting in love, same person will arrive with different face, but it would be the same exact person. and it would end the same way because you didn't change. You would attract the same person, and that's the problem. That's why it's essential to take time and heal ourselves to actually become the person who can hold a appropriate relationship that would love us, respect us, and is an actual companion. So, Venus beloved, I would suggest mirror work. Mirror work is excellent for you. And also, if there is something that you can do as self care, and affirmations would also work. Affirmations and mirror. Google GG mirror work, you would find the right thing. And some Venusian, a love spell? No, no, not a love spell, because we don't have a specific person, but we do have Venusian energy. What kind of work? Affirmations are definitely the one. Mirror work is definitely the one. And then we have Magician. And then we have the Hermit in reverse. I do not reverse this deck, so that was in reverse. Okay, so as I see, it's time, and as you're going, you're gonna come out of your isolation. It is time for you. The training season is over. Go ahead and actually yes, Dua Lipa, go hear that song. Training season is over, and hear that song. Then take notes and check the background of what she said when she went on a date, and then she went home and made that song. The whole world listened to it, and it's her words that because she made the song, they were kind of affirmations to the universe. She manifested the person that she wanted because of that song. And as I said, affirmations would be best for you. We also have many magician's energy. If you start working now, I can guarantee you in 6 months you would start to see a lot of changes in you, even in your facial structure, your body structure, and the kind of people and attention you're attracting. A lot would be changed. 6 months time. Give yourself 6 months. Make that 90-day plus 90-day list and start with your affirmations. And before that, start with Dua Lipa. Okay, and before that, go to my Instagram and follow me. My description box has the link. Okay. Khushi, I'm very happy that you actually feel like you received an answer, because I totally understand it's so hard to get out of something that we hold ourselves hostage to. But that person is not holding you, it's you. But you can come out, because if we have magician's energy right now, 6 months. I'll give you 6 months, you can totally change yourself because the yoga is here. Okay? I'll see you. I'll see you, Kushi. Have a good night. And do let me know what happens. Keep me updated. Okay, so Nandini, you're waiting for your turn, you say. Okay, so tell me your question. Good night. Oh, I already said that. Soumya, I won't be able to do next action thing, and that's still a general reading. If you have any other question, please do mention it. I would try to take that one. Again, that's a general guidance. Give me a specific question. You don't have to retract. Why are you retracting? That's so weird. It's like when you are having a chat with a guy or a girl, and then they go back and delete the messages, so you know they are shady people. And what's the timing that WhatsApp has? Like, it gives you what, 20, 12 to 15 hours to delete your messages. And government of India actually can use your WhatsApp to check for tax purposes. So they are literally deleting documents, and WhatsApp is okay with it. Aqua Alpha. Is this that character Aqua? I guess Naruto? Is it anime? Aqua is really pretty, but not as much as Mary. Okay. Okay, what's your question? Look, you are an Aquarius, right? That's your whole personality. I'm Aquarius too. That's why I'll tell you. Aquarius and Capricorns, these two signs always have to wait. Their whole life is about waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And once they wait long enough, suddenly everything unlocks, and people think you got lucky. And it's always later than other people. It's just in the it's the Rashi Lord who is who makes us wait, because he had to wait for every single thing in his life. So you would have to wait, and your energy also tells me that that's the only way you can go with this. Okay, as I said, mention your name, otherwise I would not be able to refer to you at all. Yeah, but remember, it makes you wait a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, and then suddenly everything unlocks. It's more about building phase. Saturn does that. It builds us, and nobody is as capable, because you have the talent. It's just it just wants it's an old man, okay? It's some old man. It takes time. I'm sorry, I cannot explain it any better. I have been here a long time. I'm just finishing up. So if you have any other question, please be free. Feel free to ask me. Okay. Okay, so wings of orange and yellow color. Like a butterfly, did I tell you that? I do remember that. I did tell someone it was like a butterfly thing, and I was seeing, I actually saw it in a vision. And I might have said something more because if when I get visions, there is more than one message there. Was there something else that I told you? Hi Pravas. How are you doing? Oh my god. Okay. Uh, I can't sleep properly at night and get a lot of dreams. What's actually happening? Any problem regarding that? Sure. Is there anything specific that repeats in your dreams, Pravas? Hi Shruti, welcome. There was a card that was picked which predicted the solution. I don't remember the name. It's okay, you don't have to tell me the name. What I wanted to know is if I already gave you a reading and you somehow mentioned Aquarius already, I think that is your sign. Like I already told you, like the reading has been done already. And second thing, somehow randomly I brought up Aquarius and everything else, and me telling you that look, waiting is the only option. You are part of the club. I actually have a Capricorn and Aquarius both in two of my separate signs, and a lot of other things. Like most of my life is aspected and dominated by Saturn. So I can tell you waiting is something that you would have to get used to. But there is something that Saturn brings to you because he also has the Vahan and best friend as a crow. So every time you're waiting and your waiting period is longer than other people, it actually brings to you several lessons and it makes you a master of a lot of things. So whenever you're waiting, you are learning. There are multiple things that just fall into your lap and you think it can happen to everyone, but no. Common sense is not very common for everyone, but it is common for Saturn based people because man alive, Saturn really does do that to his own people. So I think you just have to wait. There's nothing that you can do, okay? And you have my best wishes. I hope everything works out. And I am I lost a lot of words. What can I say? It's late and I'm just waiting. Yeah, actually something that happens really. Okay, so best of luck and also mention your name so that I can actually refer to you properly. Okay, Sanjana. Um, I really thought you were a guy for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Because I do remember that I did that reading of that colors that I see so vividly for a girl, and then I was like, wait, it was a guy that I made a reading for, and then I was like, oh, she is a she. Okay. Not. It's just alpha has become a word that mostly talk about the red pill things nowadays. So eventually, every single word usually degrades. So yeah. Yes, Pravas. I wasn't talking to you. I can see you. I was just talking to the other people who are talking. Okay, so Sanjana, have a good night. Do keep me posted what happens. Okay, I'll see you. Bye bye. No, Pravas, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to Sanjana. Okay. Okay, Pravas. So your dreams do not mean anything. It's just taking you in the vivid trip. Okay. So I really have a theory about that, but let's ask the cards if they can make it better for us. Sarita, you need to ask me a specific question. I do not do general readings. No, I do not teach tarot. I do not teach tarot. Capricorn, achieve and solar calm clarity. Okay, you are way off your schedule. It is not working out. It is time to update whatever you are doing, and as it comes to your creative flow, I would suggest whatever is your sleep timing, try to time it so that you can wake up around 3:30 to 4 o'clock. That is the exact time which would help you with your creativity. And these specific dreams that you are getting are trying to talk to you. They want you to create more. So your routine, you should change it a little bit. Try to arrange it in a way where you wake up around 3:30 or 4 o'clock. That's the time your brain activity is highest, and that's exactly the time when most of the people actually work and create their things, create their art. It has been mentioned in several cultures around the world. It is a well known thing. So if you there was a mathematician, Ramanuja. He woke up at 3:30, 4 o'clock, and there was, and the Devi actually helped him out. So I think that's what is coming for you. That was specifically, everything was specific. Many of them are specific that happens in reality. Yes. Try to arrange your routine so that you will wake up around 3:30 to 4 o'clock. It will help you with your art, and whatever dreams that are bothering you are actually art that is trying to come through you. They have chosen you as the vessel, but change your routine, set a routine appropriately, you would succeed no matter what. Okay, then if you know already, then why are you asking me? That's so rude. I did say Raman. You know what? I don't like you anymore. So rude. Okay, I can give you yes or no, Shruti. Would that work, or do you want a little more detail about it, or would just a yes or no be something that you would be happy with? Actually, I do believe in multiple theories, but it's less about belief, Rachit. It's more about trying to explore them and fit it up in whatever theory you are building. So it's more about I create a hypothesis and then I see which one fits. Usually that's how you go along with it. Otherwise, how would you even know? It is so big, it is so unknowable. And right now, I am looking at the word. It's called ineffable. It's ineffable. It is so great or sacred to be expressed. But do you have any other theories? Like, do you think about it? Did you develop something that you wish to share? Uh, Shruti, okay, whatever you can give. Okay, sure. So I am thinking, Shruti, for you, I would check your energy and then we'll have a yes or no. Okay. This is just your individual energy, not about him. This would be just for you. I do see a swing for some reason, like a playground swing. I think I've gotten that vision about someone else before on this channel. 11th house community in the reverse. Please don't repeat post. Okay. So what when it comes to your question, whether you did the right thing, you did, because the step you took was for your betterment, for your stability, for your own life and for your own future. So you made the right decision. You did 100% everything that was in your best interest for you and your family and your future. So yes, you did the right thing. That is 100% surety, because we have four of wands. Okay. And when it comes to your energy, what I see lacking here is you need to end your isolation. You need to go ahead and actually start associating with other people. And I would suggest gain a hobby or something that makes you express yourself. It could be painting, it could be poetry, it could be content creation, it could be public speaking, it could be debating. Anything that you think that you should be doing, start doing it. Because when it comes to 11th house energy, it is not only about outside world, it is also about your outside image and what you create in the world. It's creation of value. So you need to end your isolation, go out there with your head held high, and go out there and show the world what you are, and let the right people accept you and love you. Okay. So Shruti, that is the exact reading that is coming for you. Okay. I need to change that, I think. Okay. Okay, so okay, look, I used to be the person who you are describing, and it is usually built into us. It is like conditioning. But what happens is eventually you're gonna grow up, and you're gonna see how many people out there do not care how they treat you, and you need to protect yourself. And if you are in a bad position, if you choose wrong and you end up in a bad position, if you are poor, if you are ugly, if you are in a bad situation, if you're losing, if you're weak, people do not actually help you. They try to push you even more down. And those kind of people actually exist, and you're more likely to meet those people than the good ones, because the good ones are more focused on, helping themselves. So when you are helping yourself get better and actually choosing something that is right for you, you are actually doing yourself and your people, your family and your future family a good a favor. You're doing them a favor, so don't feel bad. Try to not feel bad, because world is not what you think it is. And if someone is telling you you have hurt them and you are this and you are that, no, you are not. You're choosing the best for you. That person, if he finds someone who is better than you, he wouldn't take 10 minutes to leave you. He would slowly lower his contact with you, say he's busy, and slowly he'll disappear, and you would be one stuck thinking what happened. So look, choose yourself when you can, because not many of us has the ability to. We still have forced arranged marriages, we still have slavery, we still have so many horrible things happening in the world. If you do have the choice to choose the best for you, please do. Not everyone has the opportunity or privilege to choose for themselves. Okay, so rather than thinking that you're hurting other people, think that you're using your privilege for yourself and your family to choose right and good. Okay. Flying 936, please mention your name so that I can refer to you properly. And रचित, बटरफ्लाई थ्योरी और एस्ट्रोलॉजी को लेकर, ताकि एस्ट्रोलॉजी क्यों एक्यूरेटली वर्क कैसे नहीं कर सकती, एंड सब अपने सिचुएशन एक्शन पे डिपेंड करता है. Okay, I would like to get into an argument with you, but I am against all of them and I would be in favor of all of them. I like to play devil's advocate. I've done commitment, but coming to marriage, I was... Yes. And you used your right to say no. It is not wrong to go back on your commitment if it feels not right, because you never know why your intuition is telling you that. Please always trust your intuition. They actually come from a very ancient time. It is like embedded in our genes. Even animals have that. Yeah, I don't do next day readings. What does Sumit think about it? Hi, Mama. And Rachit, can I ask you a few questions on this? Okay. So astrology. So astrology is more about checking what planet is where. So when you go ahead and check all the calendars, you will see where which planet would be exactly where it is. So they are predicting everything. So if they can predict which planet would be where, and they can do the mathematics on top of it, and if they have the ancient knowledge of actually checking everyone's destiny for so long, and it actually works for so many people, why wouldn't it work for you? Because if I have five things that are connected to each other, just like how other planets are connected by gravity, why wouldn't it impact each other like magnets do? Because they do have magnetic fields and they have gravity as well. And second of all, if it depends on your karma, what would you define as karma? Because you never know, sometimes a person does really horrible things in his life and still he's rich, and he dies and he has gold on top of him that is burnt with him. Okay, some horrible people die really wealthy and very happy, so where does their karma go? I don't think that is how it works. Astrology is not, and I wouldn't say it is, but neither is the karma theory, but is an ineffable. You cannot prove either. You cannot prove either. And also you cannot prove the butterfly thing. You also cannot prove the block theory thing, but you can always argue on it, and that's how education and our individuality actually grows. So I'm very happy you're thinking about these things, because it would develop your character, and I'm actually very happy about that when people actually think and describe, hypothesize and create theories. Okay, what is happening to my language? I have been on upvas for a few days now, and I'm losing my words now. I've been in water. So I apologize if I am missing some words, messing up some words. Aditi, you have been here before. You know I don't work like that. You need to ask a specific question, or I don't do general readings. Shruti, you do not have to give an answer, and I know it feels bad. Yes, Pratik, sure, but I did tell you to wait 1 month before you go predicting anything. I really think that it is something in the mouth. So, where was I? Shruti, look, you have made your decision. Now don't go back on it. Your intuition was right. Please don't go back. And what can I say? Sometimes when you make the right decision or make the best decision for yourself, you're hurting other people. But when it comes to choosing yourself and others, who would you choose? If you had to choose between saving yourself and someone else, who would you choose? Okay, Rachit, I did not understand what you said. Can you rephrase that? I cannot tell you that, Meghna, that I don't think that's something that I can do. That is way beyond my capacity. Then go for it and just accept it. Be brave to choose yourself. Be brave and let yourself be the villain in someone's story. You cannot do anything about it. I'm not eating words. I'm creating words. How am I eating them? I'm like throwing them towards you. How am I eating them? I'm not even digesting them. It's just the saliva that is getting in the middle of it. Okay, so Pratik, my partner name. Yeah, I do remember. Pratik, I gave you the full reading. I also told you to have a pen and paper and write everything down. Didn't I? I told you everything. I gave you a prediction of 3 years. And then I also told you what comes after 3 years. If you don't remember that reading, I cannot redo the reading because things do not usually change. That is okay. We all go through that. We all feel like we might be doing something wrong. And trust me, that's not a bad thing either. We should always review our own decisions, but please always trust your intuitions and you're doing the right thing. Okay, I did tell you कि she is also Manglik. It's gonna be very tough for even her to get married before she's 28, 29, 30. So it's not gonna work out even for her. So, you know, because you are in fear, we are gonna check what stage you are in, okay, Pratik? It's okay, Shruti, you are allowed to take your time, but I would suggest please don't do this again because you're also, dragging someone along. Just be brave, break it off completely, accept that you are the villain, and move ahead. You don't have to look bad, okay? And thank you very much for your kind words. It actually means a lot. There are a few people who are really, really, really horrible that come to this channel, and I have to hide them. But you guys make up for it. So thank you. Actually, I do not know, Rachit, what it works on. I'm not completely sure. Sometimes I just get visions. Uh, so I don't know. But yes, do ask me a question or state some kind of hypothesis. I don't mind. Series nurture in reverse, okay? You don't have to break anything off right now. You do not have to do anything. This is series nurture and it is in reverse. You don't need to do anything. You're supposed to do opposite of what Virgos do. So right now everything would be a little unclear for you, but the energy you are in, I also think there are other things that you're missing out on. And I did tell you last time that there is someone who is trying to backstab you. Did you figure that out? Because I still see it. I still see in this energy. There is a scythe here. There is still that person who is holding that thing behind your back. So I do think that there is this rattled up energy around you, which is paralyzing you and also making you feel like you are a trapped animal. But if you do anything right now, if you do anything, you might cut yourself because you have trapped yourself in a situation where anything that you do, things would go wrong. No, you don't have to find. You don't have to find. I'm not saying go around looking for if this is the one, this is the one, this is the enemy. No, I'm saying be cautious. What I'm telling you is you are not being cautious. You are right now, you feel like I actually got a vision like a trapped animal in, that thing that their leg gets trapped on, like an animal trap. You are missing out on something. There is a trap around you and you are not moving, and also you're not supposed to do anything. This month is very inauspicious for you. That's what I told you, right? Did the month change since then? Was it 6th month or 7th month? I think I wrote in this diary. Probably. Oh my god. Yeah, this is not the right time for you. This time is inauspicious. Please don't do anything and be careful. Be very careful. You're anxious because you feel the trap coming for you. This is more than just the person you are thinking about. This is more about survival, because of which you're feeling like this. And Shruti, that is perfectly fine. Just accept it. And this is what is part of growing up. There are going to be a lot of people who might think the wrong of you. Some of them would also be people who would be from your family. But what can you do? You have to be true to yourself. Shruti, I would highly recommend that you reach out to me. We can do a Kundli reading for you if you really want some kind of deeper help. Other than that, I don't know how to help you other than my words. But if you want to know anything else, I recommend a reading. Other than that, I hope everything works out, okay? And you're very welcome to keep me updated here or tell me if there is any situation. Okay, so Pratik, do you want me to ask the cards that should you reach out to her now? Would that be something that you're interested in? If tarot readings work on energy and energy is constantly changing, does that mean that outcome can change too? So there is a chance that a tarot prediction may not come true. Okay, if you go into the description box of this particular video, you would figure it. There is a line which is perfectly highlighted that things change when you reach a crossroad. Okay, right now you and many of the books, especially James Clear is one of the authors. They say that people run on automation. So people very rarely change the way they think, the way they act, and they are more likely to make the same decision every single time and every single day. So unless they reach a crossroad where they choose something else and choose to make a decision that is different than their identity, their prediction would be accurate, because you are, yes, those are patterns. It is pattern, but people run on automation. As long as they don't come to the crossroads, things are gonna stay the same. Their outcome is gonna stay the same unless they change as a person. And that is perfectly written down in the description. So you can read that if you want to. And as I talk, and you have listened to that multiple times, crossroads is something where your soul actually wants to go a different way, and it gives you a choice to change. And that is the way, and that is the point. When you make a different decision, the prediction changes. Other than that, it does not. That's why you would see a lot of people that you might know never change, and someone that you always knew that this person is going to be successful, they always become successful. That's the energy they live in. That is their core energy, that is their default energy, and they don't change from it. What's this? Or I have to wait, reconciliation, communication chances. Okay, Pratik, let's do a yes or no. Should you contact her or not? And then we will do advice card, okay? Magician in reverse. Look, this is an inauspicious time for you. Whatever you do, you might get trapped. I see a trap around you. You might do the right. Okay, the situation is like, अगर इंसान का नसीब खराब हो तो हाथी पे बैठे हुए इंसान को भी कुत्ता काट लेता है, right? So when it is an inauspicious time, and if you do anything, even if you do something right and with the right intention, it would still flip around and what's the word for it? I don't want to say it because we are online, and I really try to be as clean as possible, but it would fly up in your face and you would be able to smell it, okay? And then we have Eight of Swords. This is the time for self-revaluation. Please go to a mandir, start some kind of and you're already in Haridwar. There are so many places. Please start some kind of spiritual ritual, it would be able to help you calm your mind, because the kind of energy you are in, no one is going to be able to feel stable and safe. And it would also protect you from a lot of things that are coming your way. uh, what's the other thing that is coming, beta? And then we have the Fool. Yes, please start a spiritual practice. I have said that a lot today, but for you, it is very essential. Your energy needs alone time and starting something new. And I know you have given up on a lot of things, but you know what? Rather than giving up on those things, please start. But do you go to these places and the spiritual thing? Do you go to, like, what's your energy? Do you say, please fix this for me, please fix this for me? Or do you go to say, I give you this problem that I have. If you want to fix it for me, please do. If it is in my best interest, मैं आपको ये समर्पण करता हूँ and thank you. So do you give it to God, or do you think, please fix it for me, I wish this, please give it to me? So are you using God as a genie, or do you use God as a friend to whom you hand it over because you cannot hold it anymore? If you have surrendered this to God, you should not be feeling like this. And I know it's very hard to get out of a situation, especially since you have so much water energy in your chart. Look, continue this. This month is just not your month. You need to be very careful. So ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि वो जो करेंगे उसमें it would be something that you don't want. It could go opposite of that, and you have to be okay with it if they decide not to do it for you. Hi Shruti, you're here. Okay, I'm sorry I missed a few of your messages, and thank you. Pratik, look, whatever kind of energy you're taking, look, I don't want you to leave behind all the things that you say you have left behind, but I really want you to start some kind of spiritual practice and actually give this thing. This month, don't do anything. This is not the month for you. And I see a trap. So please be very vigilant, not only about your relationship, but about your career and your family and other things. Please pay attention, okay? I still see that. Shruti, that is very nice thing to say to me. Thank you. Rudradangi. Grishma. Hi Grishma, where are you from? Please do, Pratik, please do. And this is not your month, and watch your back. You're very welcome, and thank you for saying that. Okay, so you're from Bhopal. Okay, tell me about your relationship. Uh, Grishma, tell me about your relationship with Rudra. Shruti, no problem. It's completely up to you if you don't however you wish to do it. I started doing birth charts later because it worked better for everyone. So if you really wish to do it, you're always welcome to book with me. If you don't have the date of birth, still your decision. I would not force you, but I do recommend that if you have the right date of birth. Okay, guys, my phone's battery is all dead, and it's about to go away. So I would see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so I would see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for spending so much time. I would remember that my phone does not support anything more than 3 hours. And Rachit, thank you for always being so pleasant. And guys, I would see you tomorrow. And if you wish to reach out to me, you know where to find me. All the links are in the description and in the pinned comment. I'll see you. Bye.